5-7. Victoria serving for the Chargers. It's a good first ball from Ronquillo. Coronel with a back set to Jimenez. Easy pickings. Soyud straight to Julia. Eroa with a bump set back to Jimenez. Soyud with a steady save. Sharma was checked. They transfer to Faith. And Eroa again saves it. Back and forth we go. And Encarnacion only needs one attempt. Well, you want to get them when they are looking vulnerable, right?
Yes.
Cobb goes to Laxina. Jimenez was there. Encarnacion. That is inside. Catches. He's pretty much within distance.
Yes.
Only down by 3. Coronel sets up the play to Encarnacion. The dive by Cal, but
We shall wait for 15 minutes to figure if Fifi can walk it off. Prayers up for Fifi Sharma. Dip and Noreen.
thank you, Kyla, for that update. Well, we saw Fifi really wincing in pain earlier when she went down. But hoping that it is going to be okay. And yun ang kailangan gawin, no? I-yelo muna right away. It's Rosel Baliton back at the service line, serving for the set. Cobb, this time goes to Victoria, set back, rejected at the net by Jewel Encarnacion to get set number 1 for the Highrisers.
I have a question. Who's the better blocking team?
Soyud gets that through. Coronel tosses to Encarnacion and it drops right in.
Yeah, credit half that point to Coronel. That was a quick shoot set. Only Cobb was left to. Good pass.
Again, nice pass. Cobb to Soyud. Quick reaction coming from Coronel. Encarnacion, oh! With a facial on Cobb as she apologizes for that hit. 18 times that we are tied.
At 19.
This time at 19 all. Soyud. A block and it's inside. The Highrisers pointing to the spot where it dropped. 11 excellent sets already for Coronel. Cobb. Soltones. Naibalik. Victoria goes back to Gretchel.
Oh,
On a sharper angle. But a high free ball given up by Eroa. Cobb to Soltones on the push. Pump set to Encarnacion. And it drops.
A good rally there. Again, appreciate good defense by both teams.
Number 3 overall pick in last year's PVL draft. Doing wonders for her team. Ronquillo gets out of the way. Oh, look at that play on Eroa's setup from far out, and Encarnacion rewarding her teammates' efforts.
Look at this. Out of system. This one looked like it was going to go out, but the out of system bump set.
Oh, wow.
Said, we have to have that too.
You can't underestimate a team like Galeries Tower who have already come far. Coronel to Marzan. Cobb to Soltones. Back with Akari. Same play. Same result picked up by the Highrisers. They transfer. Encarnacion.
Wow. Jewel Encarnacion just playing it smart. Off speed. Oh.
Soltones tries. Ronquillo with a save. Marzan on a bump set to Encarnacion. And again, she scores.
What can we say, Dip? Total team effort at this point for Galleries. And we talked about how light she looks when she gets up.
So she can go up for a second and third attempt consecutively. And saving those balls. Joust. Trickles back to the side of Galeries Tower. At the best bump set for Encarnacion, but doesn't matter. It's a puzzle that he's trying to solve in this game. But right now, they have the pieces, talking about the Galeries Tower Highrisers.
All systems.
15-22. Encarnacion
Drop shot, Encarnacion.
Gets another one for the Highrisers, and she now has 14 points.
But we're looking at Akari. That's why they're successful here in the fourth set. Is because they're retrieving balls. They're not letting the balls just drop.
Yeah.
And that's making all the difference.
Right, and Encarnacion.
Now the confidence. Everyone's just attacking and attacking, retrieving balls and attacking.
Emnas goes to Encarnacion. 16 points and counting.
Good pass.
That is picked up by Nisperos to Victoria. Push by Cobb. Yeroa with the first ball. Emnas. The setup to Encarnacion. And it's inside
Tied at 17.
for her 17th point. We are tied at 17 all. Teammates, barugin na lahat ng atake. No letting up. They're now up by 5. Encarnacion breaks the block.
If they can muster some strength, they still have that fight in.
5-9 is the score. Cobb looks at the options. Goes back to Soltones. Naibalik ni Jimenez.
Oh.
Push. Chance for the black shirts. Encarnacion.
Oh!
That drops.
Some shout-outs probably.
Cobb. Kneeling set to Soltones. Popped up by Coronel. Eroa with a bump to Encarnacion. And that doesn't go over for Akari.
In set number 3, this was the rotation that they like.
Cal. Back sets. Bustrillo. Picked up by Ronquillo. Encarnacion. Off the block. And she ties the game up at 9-all.
Well, former teammates going at it. And Encarnacion